Contestants, take your positions. Round 2 is the numbers and logic round. Brad has 3 switches left. Amy has 1 switch left to use. Brad, you'll be going first in this round. Your clock will begin to count down now. A man who stands 5 feet 10 inches tall is how many inches in height?
70.
Correct. Amy, divide the number of vowels in Mississippi River by the number of daughters of Mike and Carol in the Brady Bunch.
2.
Correct. Brad, what does X equal in this equation?
Pass.
10. What is 7 cubed?
$336.
343. What is the next number in this Fibonacci sequence?
13.
Correct. Amy, what is 3/4 of 72?
Pass.
54. What is 33.3 minus 14.8 plus 9.9?
Switch.
Switch back.
Pass.
28.4. Amy, if some thwarps are gumbos and all gumbos are Rockefellers, are any thwarps necessarily Rockefellers?
Yes.
Correct. Brad, you buy 6 six-packs of beer at $11.47 each. How much change will you get from $100?
Switch.
Pass.
3118. Amy, what is the missing number in this box?
5.
Correct. Brad, what is 10% of 10 squared?
10.
Correct. Amy, what is 78 divided by 6?
13.
Correct. Brad, the interior angles of a regular pentagon add up to how many degrees?
270.
540. Divide the number of keys on a standard piano by the number of seasons in a series of violin concertos by Vivaldi.
22.
Correct. Amy, what is the cube root of 125?
5.
The answer is 5. Amy, you're out of time. Brad, you keep 4.43 seconds to take through to the final round.
Well, 2 observations there, Amanda. The Mississippi Brady Bunch question literally threw me into a clinical depression. And secondly, I can tell you it was not a prereq for getting these hosting duties to know what a Fibonacci sequence was, or this chair would be empty.
Well, after 2 rounds, Dennis, Brad is ahead by 50.79 seconds. But Amy did pretty well in that round. They both answered 4 out of 7 questions correctly. Now, Brad could have fallen behind, but managed to stay 4.43 seconds ahead, only because he used his switches very strategically.
Let's go backstage and see what our players each have to say at halftime.
The hardest part is definitely the math. I mean, I knew it was going to be hard. I knew I suck at mental math, but I didn't quite know it was going to be that hard, so I'm a little scared. It's tough when you're staring into the other person's face like that and the clock is running behind you. It's pretty intense. I was a little concerned about the switches going in, but I think I used them to my advantage in that last round. I think Amy was actually a little bit better than me on the math, but the fact that I had a couple more switches kind of got me 4 more seconds. So
I think the hardest part is just knowing who your competitor is at this point. That itself is intimidating, and that can play mind games with you. So I'd like to at least gain some of my seconds back in the word section. I don't know if a miracle will happen at this point, but I'm going to have fun and just see how well I can do.